So we broke the ZJ
right there.
Oh no! Yeah! Go, go! All right, we are loaded up. Got ZJ in tow, got a new trailer, and we are ready to go. Oh, I'm hoping this trailer holds together. It should. It's supposed to be like the axles are the 3,500 pound axles, but the guy before me used it a lot for towing excavators, and so I think the leaf springs are just completely worn out, because when I pulled the Jeep on, they dang near did a backward bow. So yeah, they're supposed to be like this, they curved up. So hoping that they kind of hold on, but if not, I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know how we'd get it home, because we're gonna be a good ways away, and I ain't about to. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If something goes wrong, we'll figure it out. We always do. But anyway, we're on the road. Excited for this trip. Gonna be good. I've got ZJ basically completely up and going. I can't think of anything readily that's not working, other than I have to manually go underneath to put it in 4-low. But that shouldn't be a huge issue, because with the diffs welded, admittedly, it's a lot harder to turn than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be hard, but it's hard to turn the wheels. So, yeah. So that's the only way I could have 2-wheel drive, is to have it manually, just go underneath, twist it with a wrench. So, other than that, I think that we're pretty much good. Jake's fully locked. He's got the 42s in tow, so I don't know what we would break or how it would go, but I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The Tundra seems to pull this trailer really well. Gas mileage is suffering, but this is going up a grade, and I think overall, like, I can't really complain. It feels good. It doesn't feel like it's too heavy, or like I'm having any issues stopping or anything like that. So happy with the trailer so far. Well, I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep you updated on that gas mileage as well. But it feels really good. It's a little bit lighter weight trailer, and I think that works out perfect for me, because it's minimalistic, but it is enough for what I need. All right, so since the last time we've had the Jeep out, we've had a couple new changes. For one, I'm gonna be running 16 PSI in the front and 12 in the rear, instead of 12 in the front and 10 in the rear. And so I'm hoping that I have a lot less, I was getting too much tire roll over the rocks, and I don't know how I didn't debead, but I was hitting my rim on the rocks as I was trying to climb them. Like, it bent in that much, so it was a little bit just too soft. So hopefully stiffening them up will help that out a little bit. And then the other thing is, we are now welded in the front. So with those two new factors, hopefully, I think that we can make it up waterfall. I'm not positive. I don't know, but we're sure going to try. And if I get proven wrong, oh well. Still don't have a lot of money in this thing yet, but it will make it up waterfall very soon if it doesn't make it up today or tomorrow. But man, I'm so excited to see, just like last time my trip got cut short because I blew a drive shaft. We do have a different style drive shaft this time. It's a U-joint instead of a CV joint that the ZJs come with. So I'm actually running an XJ front and rear drive shaft, and so that should clear up a lot of issues with that. But I'm actually excited to see kind of the differences and what all I can do now. But yeah, go ahead and jump to us. I'm getting there. But sometimes I forget how loud my truck is, just constantly. Like, the drone overall isn't bad, and I want to show you this gas mileage real quick. We ain't been going slow neither. 11.7 miles per gallon, and we've been going, I mean, probably 65 averaging the whole way. We hit 70 a few times. I think we actually hit 75 because we ended up on the interstate for a little bit, but that ain't bad. I'm not disappointed at all in that. That's better gas mileage than I get pulling just four-wheelers. So I don't know if just the trailer itself's lighter, or if, I guess the Jeep's probably a little bit more aerodynamic than a couple four-wheelers, but I mean, it's heavier than four-wheelers, so I don't know. But yeah, 11.7. I'm not going to complain about that at all. But I just want y'all to appreciate how huge this rig is. Like, that's, like, look at it compared to the truck that's hauling it. That's a brand new I think it's a 2021. It might be a 22. But he bought that eco diesel Dodge back in, I want to say, May, and just look how giant that thing is compared to it. That's such a cool sight to see. But man, I'm so excited to be here. All right, so here's at least part of the group. He's got a Dana 44 front, 9-volt rear. I think he's got a 3-inch stretch up front, 6-inch out the back. Comp cut, 3-link front, 4-link rear. That thing's gonna be a beast on the trails. It's on 40-inch Gladiators. And we've got the ZJ, and we got the Jimmy. But man, it's gonna be a good weekend. I don't know how well y'all can see, but straight ahead there's a buck. Hold on. Right there. That's so cool. Look at that. It's a 6-point, looks like. That's awesome. All right, we're having our first trail fix. This keeps hitting my head, and I'm not trying to split my skull open, so I'm gonna take this off. I don't know why that was the go-to for this guy to throw in here, but these are like, I don't know, like a gating handle, but yeah, they hurt. All the scratch marks in the paint, yeah, that is my head hitting this, so they're going away. He's running 7 PSI all around, so we're gonna see if this is the key to making this climb. We're going to try to hit it with a little bit more angle. Look at there. Easy money, baby. All right, first attempt on waterfall with the TJ. I know he has lockers, I don't think he's locked in. I'll have to ask him. I guess we'll see here in a second. this side, you've got about a foot. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, you're right, Pitbull. Oh, he's coming where I am.
What size are those?
44. I didn't know that was an option.
Well, that makes it look boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was literally just backing up, turning around, and it grabbed hard on the rock. It is gone. It's gone. You're joking me. That's so stupid. Literally the whole, yeah, that whole thing is gone. That's wild.
I think he'll be okay.
It froze up, but man,
I mean, if you want,
we've grenaded that.
Oh yeah.
Holy shoot.
Yeah, don't try to open that till you get home.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you might not get it close.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me
That's
some.
awesome. First trail damage. I meant to get sliders.
Hey,
I legitimately
that's okay.
did.
Your first damage is coming up waterfall. That's pretty
That ain't bad.
Every CJ.
I literally meant to get like 2x6 plate or 2x6 square tubing and put it there, but didn't get around to it. Okay, so we broke the ZJ. We do have a spare axle though. We actually have two sets. So I'm gonna throw mine out of that old Dana 30 that I got for free in it first, and then if I break something else the rest of this weekend, I'm gonna have to buy from another guy around here. But yeah, it's of anything that could go wrong, this is what I expected. I expected that and tie rod, and I brought both to spare. All right. Woohoo! dump it from there.
About 3 feet. There you go.
Easy money. That's wild. Oh my God. Holy crap, is that okay, it's not a baby, okay. It's a doll. He's aired down right. Alright. We're getting old girl back to camp real quick, swapping that axle, and we're gonna head back on out, I guess. It's only like 8 o'clock, so we should be able to swap this axle here pretty quick. We completely broke that cage. I mean, my transmission to shift a little bit, but it ain't liking that. I can't steer worth anything, even with the broken axle. So at least I'm not basically two-wheel drive, which I would be if I wasn't locked. So, what a pain, but that's exactly what I figured was going to go out. Either that or tie rod, so. This thing sounds so good, though. Figured out why it wasn't shifting. I had it in first gear, but it's going now. Swings out a little bit, not too bad though. Alright, within 2 minutes we have it to here. We're just trying to find a socket to get the axle nut off. Alright, so we got it out.
No, it's spline. There's splines right there. I can feel them.
That's what's left of the bird cage inside of there and the balls.
You could knock that off if you wanted to.
But the shaft itself's good.
Pieces.
Yeah, that's what we do for, you'd have to do that to put a new cup on anyway.
Yeah, you'd replace that part.
Yeah.
Because that's inside the cup.
Yep, and there's would be splines on that and probably a ring.
If it's worth spending that much on a chain of 30, that's another question.
That's fair too, but I did break a ball joint, so I do happen to have a spare, or a wheel bearing. Yep. Sweet. All right, so we got it back together. We're gonna wait. There's a guy coming that actually has a socket. This was less than hand tied on, and I think that's why we ended up breaking the wheel bearing. But so here's the body damage, and look at this. I can perfectly still open the door. Door's barely dented, and it didn't mess with the seal. So look at this. Still shuts fine. I've just got a huge dent right there, which this is all going to come out for the slider anyway. So that is absolutely perfect placement of that. That is awesome. All right, we are golden, boys. Headed back out. Only took us like 45 minutes, probably.
Maybe.
About that.
We measure things in beers. I drink 3.
All right, here's a really good comparison for these headlights. Here's headlights off. That's his. And that's mine. Look how much brighter mine are compared to his. And his are actually like an LED pod. It's like a actual LED housing headlight versus mine is just the bulb in the factory housing. The spotlight that I have right there, that is my right headlight because I don't have a diffuser over the front of the light housing. It's just completely open. I need to find wherever the factory just little like clear diffuser is. I also need to de-yellow these. They've been, it's a 1997 Jeep, so it's 25 years old at this point, and so the factory housing is very yellowed, but it is crazy how much these are putting out. I'm beyond impressed with how these look, because beforehand it was either light bar or don't see, and obviously they don't like you shining a light bar in the rearview mirror, and so it's incredible having lights that actually allow me to see the trail in front of me. And this is basically just one light that's shining everything in front of me because of that diffuser not being on, so the other is shining way up into the sky. But this one bulb is producing 3 times the light as both of my stock housings, and it's even doing better than the actual LED housing that a lot of these other guys are running. So that's incredible.
It'll be over by 4.
The concert, they said the finals start at 4.
Really? The schedule showed the Ultra 4 races ending at 3, and then they were going to do the Rock Bouncer Bounty Hill starting at 3.
They said the preliminaries are in the heats are in the mornings.
Jackson said everything's been ending early.
Really?
So, like that. Yeah.
It's just a muddy wall right there.
Oh no! That hurts.
That's expensive. That's the most expensive part you can break, just about.
That hurts.
Can't back down now.
That really hurts.
Gave him that motivation to get up, though.
I'm pretty sure he was very content about keeping that heart intact.
What?
I mean, they did say there was 3 there.
A couple times, but
hopefully it's just the glass. He didn't crack the.
she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. He's booking it. You're getting hit on both ends. Front diff. There she is. Oh, his lawn chair. I'm gonna get that for him. Broke a drive shaft.
Fanning Hill. Okay.
Ugh. Alright, so we definitely rub a little bit. You can see all the marks there, as well as there was another. Oh, it's up here. It actually hits the shock mount as well, like the spring tower. And it's really close in there, so I guarantee on the other side where I haven't hit it in yet, I guarantee it hits there. But it's actually bent in this whole panel, so I do need to trim it out. But yeah, that'll be a project for when we get back. Really easy stuff. But you can see this whole panel is dented in where I was trying to turn, making a really sharp turn in like a V creek, and just took itself out. All right, so we were having overheating issues on ZJ again. While he was fixing his drive shaft, I wasn't thinking, left the Jeep running. Got really hot, obviously, because it just sat there and idled for a good while. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still boiling. I've sat here for a good while. They're working on getting him up, and I'm working on cooling her off. Yeah, you see just how hot that is, instantly melting all the ice. But yep, just waiting on this. You can hear them up there as well, but yeah. Listen to the boiling, that's crazy. You can see I definitely burned up my coolant too, which is awesome because I just replaced it, but it's all right. A lot bigger issues I could be having. All right, we're just gonna leave the ice to kind of melt there as the engine heats up again. And see what's going on here. Yeah, Jimmy's trying to pull this TJ up. I can smell burning rubber and burning whatever else from here. Come on, get him, get him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that's awesome. Man, I'm so glad we have that thing. Man, it did that without a... It did that like it was absolutely nothing. How he didn't like break a drive shaft or break an axle or nothing, just like it was absolute child's play. That is ridiculous that that thing's able to do that. All right, I guess it's my turn to go up that. So fun. I'm actually a little bit excited, I'm not even gonna lie. All right, hopping in, old girl. Let's see what our temp's at. Oh yeah, we're at good operating temp now. We're good.